walked over, joining the line. Jaw dropped, you wearing all white. Wonder when you got so fine. Yeah. Said hi and asked what's been up. Kept talking month after month.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another business class review. I was experiencing a bit of a burnout from teaching, and I was also dealing with some personal stuff, so I decided to leave Hong Kong for a while and go back to Vancouver to be with my family. I decided to take Hong Kong Airlines business class, and since I couldn't find a whole bunch of videos on YouTube about it, I thought this would be a great opportunity to make a video on it. A little more information about flight HX080 from Hong Kong to Vancouver. Hong Kong Airlines resumed this route from January 18th of 2025 after having to suspend it during the pandemic. We've been getting some crazy weather in Hong Kong lately, and of course it started raining on my way to the airport. Hong Kong Airlines check-in counter at the Hong Kong International Airport is K, which is one of the last counters. Also, you have to take the 8 p.m. train for 2 stops to get to the Hong Kong Airlines gates, which is located in the T1 midfield concourse. So just make sure that you leave enough time for that. The Hong Kong Airlines Business Class Lounge is located near Gate 212. Now onto the Club Autus Hong Kong Airlines Lounge. I arrived at the lounge super early to take a lot of clips for you guys. Just a heads up, the opening hours for this lounge is 6:30 a.m. to 2:30 a.m. Oh, 明白. Okay, 好，唔該晒。To my surprise, the lounge was super new and cozy. The washroom was clean and spacious, though there wasn't a full-length mirror. There was a sign for showers, but the area was closed off. There were many different areas, like an entertainment area, a business area, a kids corner, lots of seating areas, another area where you could watch the runway, so on and so forth. I thought these pillows were super cute, and these words on the walls were super meaningful, at least to me. They serve like a reminder to myself almost, to remember, to breathe, to blossom. Now let's move on to the food and beverages. As you can see, there's a selection of alcohol like white and red wine, and of course my hometown beer, a selection of juices and carbonated drinks. I liked how they had teapots for the tea, but they only offer 2 types of tea. There's also a coffee machine with Segafredo coffee beans. This non-alcoholic beverage was really nice. I like the gingery taste of it. As for the food, there's a salad bar, some bread, a selection of Western and Chinese choices. There was a made-to-order station, though I didn't order anything because I'm not a huge fan of wontons. There were also 2 types of pastries/desserts. I really liked this little corner. It felt very private and safe, but most of all, there's a charging outlet with a USB socket, because I noticed that other seating areas only had one of those universal sockets. Cheers everyone, let's get drunk together. JK, I actually can't drink at all. I loved the pasta and the curry fish balls, but the cauliflower was oddly spicy, and I literally had to chuck down this entire drink. I tried both of the pastries and they were super delicious. After some food, I worked away for a bit before boarding. putting on some lip gloss before heading to the gate. I was using the House Labs lip glaze in the shade Persimmon. Now let's go board the plane together. I chose the seat 17A as 17 is my lucky number. So this Hong Kong Airlines aircraft A330-300-33G uses a reverse herringbone 1-2-1 seat configuration. There were a total of 6 rows in business class, and seat 17A is the window seat located in the second last row on the right hand side when you enter the aircraft. Now let's take a look at what was provided at the seat. Noise-canceling headphones, slippers, and a bottle of water. The pillow and blanket were both pretty soft. First things first, gotta take out all my necessities. There were mainly 2 storage compartments, one on top of the counter and another one on the side. There's a charging socket in the top compartment, but just be aware that there's no Type-C socket, only USB and a universal outlet. Here's an overview of the seat control panel. There was a tiny reading light on the side as usual. The cabin crew handed out welcome drinks and hot towels, and I chose the Hong Kong Airlines specialty drink, the Bohemia Blossom, which was a really pretty red color. Now let's take a look at the menu for this flight. The cover is super cute with Hong Kong elements on it. The safety instruction card was also really cute. It was cartoon themed. The cabin crew then came around taking our light meal orders, and I ordered the Chinese choice, which was a chicken congee. Here's what's in the amenities kit. The face moisturizer, hand cream, and lip balm are from the brand Rituals. The entertainment system was on and off throughout the entire flight. Right after I chose a movie, it broke down, so I had to ask the cabin crew to reboot it. I thought this promotional video really showcased the airline's liveliness. After the reboot, I went ahead with testing it out. I would say it wasn't super laggy or anything. There wasn't a huge selection of movies, so I decided to watch a Hong Kong movie that I'd been meaning to watch for a really long time now, but still haven't gotten around to it.
Welcome aboard Hong Kong Airlines. Safety is our priority. Please pay attention to the following safety presentation. 請將手提電話同電子用品保持於飛行模式，直至航機降落。除無線上網同藍牙功能外，機艙內任何時候都唔可以使用無線電傳送設備。
Welcome on board Hong Kong Airlines flight number HX080 bound for Vancouver Airport. Our flight information for tonight, flight time is about 12 hours and 10 minutes. 12 hours and 10 minutes to Vancouver. And weather information for today. And after airborne, we're gonna climb to altitude 33,000 feet, and we can get high altitude later on. Weather for tonight is quite cloudy condition for our route today, and we expect some turbulence sometime during our flight when we are flying to the cloudy condition.
The meal service after takeoff took a bit long as there was some turbulence. I really appreciated how everything came all at once instead of one course at a time, because that definitely saved a lot of time. The cabin crew came around with the bread basket and I asked for a croissant. I love it when they're warm and a little bit flattened, in which this one was, so it was perfect. I was so impressed with this chicken congee, it definitely did not disappoint. The seasonal fresh fruits and lemon tart were both very satisfying as well. The lemon tart had a nice little sour punch, balanced with just the right amount of sweetness. Here was the bathroom. Unfortunately, there wasn't any amenities or toiletries, which was a bit underwhelming. I took off my makeup and it was skincare routine time. I literally just grabbed a whole bunch of samples that you get when you purchase full-size products, like this Mario Badescu facial spray and this Chanel face cream. And of course, I wouldn't go on a plane without my multi-balm. This stuff is super moisturizing. Last but not least, lip balm is a must. This Hello Kitty one that I got in Japan is so cute. Upon waking up, I immediately did a face mask, and I was using the super TikTok famous Biodance collagen mask. Afterwards, I literally chugged down this entire bottle of water. I was super dehydrated. Here's another overview of my seat 17A. For the meal before landing, it came with an appetizer and a side salad. I especially liked the appetizer as the cherry tomatoes were pickled and were literally bursting with sweet and sour juices. I also really loved the cheese and the edamame as well. For the garlic bread, I wish it was toastier and had a stronger garlic taste. So I really wanted to try the snacks on this flight as well, like the Hong Kong style pineapple bun with spam and scrambled egg, but by the time I woke up, it was already time for the main meal. Maybe I'll try it on my return flight back to Hong Kong. Unfortunately, halfway through the meal, the entertainment system was down again and had to be rebooted. For the main, I chose the Chinese option again because I saw that Hong Kong Airlines was collaborating with Michelin-starred Cantonese restaurant Ming and the baked chicken and truffle sauce looked super promising. I couldn't really taste the truffle sauce, but it was still one of the best chicken dishes I've ever had. The rice was also really nicely textured with just the right amount of chewiness. For dessert, we were given the option of fruits or cake or cheese platter, and I chose fruits to finish off the meal. I worked away for a while before it was time to land.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Vancouver International Airport. The local time now is 25 minutes past 9 in the evening, and the temperature is 18 degrees Celsius. We apologize for the flight delay and we appreciate your understanding. For safety, please remain seated until the spare sign switch off. Please ensure radio and transmitter remain switched off until the aircraft door is open. Please careful when opening the compartment as certain sign may fall out. Please ensure that you have all your belongings with you and will charge the stamp on this aircraft. If you need any assistance, please contact our staff. On behalf of the entire crew, we would like to thank you all for your veterans with a member for choosing Hong Kong Airlines. We hope to see you again soon. Thank you and have a pleasant evening.
Overall, for the price, I think Hong Kong Airlines business class was very much worth it. For the pros, number one, the cabin crew were super friendly and helpful. The charging outlet of my seat wasn't working, and one of the cabin crew let me borrow her cord because mine wasn't long enough, as I had to use the outlet from the seat behind me. Thankfully, nobody was sitting there. The food was beyond my expectation. I loved the congee and I loved the Chinese option from Ming Court. The lounge was also super spacious and clean, and it wasn't crowded at all. As for the cons, I think the number one con would be that there's no Wi-Fi on the plane, and the entertainment system was very fragile. Also, the seat was rather uncomfortable to sleep in, particularly the lower back to butt area. But luckily, I was still able to sleep like a baby from all the rocking motion of the plane. Does anyone else feel like the motion from the plane literally rocks you to sleep, especially when there's a little bit of turbulence? Guys, thank you so much for watching. It honestly feels so good to be back home, and it only hit me when the officer at the Vancouver International Airport said, "Welcome home" to me. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this video or found it helpful. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.